Several counties from the Lakeside region led by Kisumu have continued to grapple with a spike of COVID-19 infections that could potentially usher in a fourth wave of the deadly virus in the country. It is the first time the region has become the epicenter of the coronavirus disease, replacing Kenya's capital of Nairobi. But why is the shift occurring, and who or what is to blame? Our reporter David Mudoka looks at recent events in the region, especially involving the political elite, who seem to have fueled the surge.
Expose us, show us out, call us out, even we as leaders, if we fail in doing and practicing that which we preach.
Call you out, you say, Mr. President?
That is the only way we shall deal with this disease.
Hold my tea. For the past few weeks, no county has fallen victim to the coronavirus pandemic like the lakeside counties of Kisumu, Siaya, Homa Bay and Migori, as a relentless surge in the rate of COVID-19 infections among residents threatens to get out of hand. It is the first time the region, which is now a coronavirus hotspot, is hitting the headlines for COVID-19 reasons, 15 months since the country recorded its patient zero. But when did the rain start beating the lakeside region, and who or what is responsible for the alarming shift? In the run-up to the 58th Madaraka Day celebrations held in Kisumu 2 weeks ago, already fears that a new and deadlier variant of the coronavirus disease was spreading like wildfire among Kisumu residents were rife. It was the first red flag that Kisumu and ultimately her neighbors were only one mass gathering away from a full-blown COVID-19 crisis. But plans to ensure that the Jomo Kenyatta International Stadium was spick and span to host the national celebrations on June 1st continued unabated until the material day when all hell broke loose. Crowds and more crowds were the order of the day, not only in the streets of Mamboleo, Kisumu County, but also inside the venue that was supposed to host just 3,000 guests. Leaders aware of the impact that mass gatherings will have on the spread of the novel coronavirus simply did not care, as if in a competition to see who attracts the largest crowd. First was the Deputy President William Ruto, who was seemingly dazzled by the swell-up in what was enemy territory 4 years ago. Then there was his boss, President Uhuru Kenyatta, who, despite appearing all tough in the various presidential addresses on the COVID-19 situation in the past, seemed to be preaching water and drinking wine.
Tusiwe watu ambao tunaongea lakini tunatenda mengine, kwa sababu wananchi wanaangalia. Ni jukumu letu kutenda yale na kufanya yale ambayo tunaambia wananchi wetu wafuate.
And then there was ODM party leader Raila Odinga, who, after being beaten earlier this year by COVID-19, many would think he will be second time shy. Reeling from the shockwaves of the crisis, county governments in the region have stepped up efforts to contain the virus, but which seem to be doing little to keep it at bay. On Wednesday, top officials from the Ministry of Health and Interior revealed the situation is on the government's radar, igniting talk of a likely partial lockdown in the region.
We will consult closely amongst ourselves and with the president, and a decision will be made on how we will enhance the containment measures, because it's now becoming absolutely necessary.
The spread of the virus has since spilled over to counties neighboring the region, such as Kisii, Nyamira, Vihiga and Kakamega. David Mudoka, TV 47.
Elsewhere in